Hey everyone, today we're going to introduce some fascinating One Piece theories from Japan that aren't well known in the US. In this video, we'll be focusing on the unsolved mystery behind the change in the direction of Urouge's wings and its religious significance. We'll also be taking a deep dive into the true nature of Urouge's abilities. We'll be breaking down these popular theories from Japan in an easy to understand way, so make sure to stick around till the end. If watching this video makes you think, so there was a religious meaning behind the direction of Urouge's wings, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you're surprised by the religious similarities between the One Piece world and the real world, leave a comment saying, I see. Alright, let's get right into it. Believe it or not, there was a time when the moon's electrical energy completely vanished. And the reason behind this mysterious event? It's because the only slaves capable of generating electricity, the Mink tribe, escaped to the Blue Star. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. 3 winged beings, known as the Sky Envoys, came to kidnap the Mink tribe. And guess what? Many characters in this series are seen wearing wings similar to these envoys. Take the mysterious monk Urouge, for example, or even the cover art featuring Luffy with wings. Now, if you look closely at Urouge's childhood, you'll notice he already had these wings. However, the direction of his wings has clearly changed from then to now. At first, you might think this is just a coincidence, and that the author, Oda-sensei, didn't put much thought into it. But hold on, because there's more to this than meets the eye. In fact, if you examine the mural on the moon depicting the Sky Envoy, you'll see that the wings belong to different individuals. The mural showcases 3 distinct wing patterns: upward facing, downward facing, and upward facing with Avron hair. And guess what? These 3 patterns can also be found among the inhabitants of Skypiea and Shandora. Now, Urouge belongs to the same group as the 4 priests, Yama and Hattori and Kotori. In other words, he's associated with the bad guys who were under Enel's command. On the other hand, the people of Shandora, like Kelgara and Wiper, have upward-facing wings. And the kind-hearted individuals who originally resided in the sky, such as Konas and Pagaya, possess the upward-facing plus Avron hair characteristic. It's clear that these 3 patterns align perfectly with the figures in the mural. But here's the puzzling part. Shandora's inhabitants aren't originally from the sky, yet they had wings from the beginning. Why is that? They were initially on the ground with wings, and even when they were sent flying upwards, there were already winged individuals in the sky. The type of wing varies depending on the habitat. Considering all this, it seems that the 3 individuals from the mural ventured to different parts of the Blue Star in search of resources. And wherever they landed, they developed their own unique cultures. Since the wings differ based on location, it's evident that distinct cultures evolved in each place. Does this sound familiar? The idea of originally believing in one god, but then diverging based on location? This is something we observe with religions in the real world too. Even the concept of angels has a Christian vibe to it, doesn't it? In the world of One Piece, we see a similar split into 3 factions: Skypiea, Jaya, and Enel's group. Just like how Christianity in the real world is divided into Catholicism, Protestantism, and Eastern Orthodoxy based on location. And in the One Piece universe, we witness the introduction of the winged seraphim. The term seraphim also refers to the highest ranking celestial beings in Christianity. Did you know that angels have various hierarchies? At the very top are the 3 archangels, Raphael, Gabriel, and Michael. It's highly likely that these 3 serve as models for the figures depicted in the moon mural. And Urouge is another character with strong religious themes woven into his design. His technique, called karma exposure, hints at this. And he's even introduced as an unorthodox monk, confirming his role as a religious figure. Interestingly, Urouge is actually based on a real-life pirate named Barbarossa Urouge. This pirate was famous for his service to Islamic nations. What's fascinating is he was originally a believer in Christianity, but later converted to Islam. Because of this, he's often referred to as the pirate who betrayed Christianity. In other words, he switched religions. Could the change in Urouge's wings symbolize his religious transformation? It suggests a connection between wings and religion. Moreover, in One Piece, the favorite foods of characters often hold deeper meanings. Urouge's favorite food is adzuki beans, which represent the prayer beads he wears around his neck. Pork is also mentioned as one of Urouge's favorite foods. In Islam, pork is considered forbidden. So Urouge's favorites are packed with things that are taboo in Islam. It's like a complete opposite representation. Urouge's hobbies include alcohol and women, which are also prohibited in Islam. Despite being modeled after an Islamic pirate, Urouge is portrayed in stark contrast to Islamic teachings. On the other hand, Skypiea gives off Christian vibes. For example, there are lines like, "God, please help us." And those with wings facing the opposite direction are seen as betraying Christianity in this context. In the world of One Piece, such characters are distinguished by incorporating Buddhist elements. Gidatsu, Om, Shura, Satori, who have downward-facing wings, are all named after Buddhist terms. Furthermore, Urouge's ship is called Hanya, which in Buddhism represents the understanding of emptiness. And the black object Urouge carries is a hexagonal pencil, with the hexagon shape being a key point. Hexagonal patterns are commonly found in Buddhist temples. In Buddhist terminology, it's referred to as the 6 realms of reincarnation. The 6 paths in reincarnation are the same concepts as the 6 paths of pain reincarnation jutsu in Naruto. One Piece is filled with Buddhist references to the number 6. The 6 powers of CP9 is another example, with Doriki being a Buddhist term. If Doriki is a Buddhist term, it's reasonable to assume that the 6 powers also have Buddhist origins. The place where CP9 trained, Guanhao, has a hexagonal tower. This is modeled after the Zhengjing Temple in China, which is, of course, a Buddhist temple. CP9, who serves the world government, are portrayed as Buddhist entities, and their leader, Imo-sama, represents Imu, Buddha, or the Buddha himself. Zoro's technique, crossing the 6 paths, also makes a clear reference to this. Most of Zoro's techniques incorporate Buddhist elements, such as 3,000 Great Thousand Worlds and a 108-pound phoenix. The 108 earthly desires are even linked to Urouge's bounty of 108 million berries. First of all, Urouge is known for his ability to grow in size. When his arms expand, the sound effect Moko Moko is written, so I believe he might have the Moko Moko fruit. The term Moko Moko appears in the One Piece world. For example, there's the Mokomo Dukedom of the Mink tribe. The Mokomo Dukedom is located at the top of Zunisha at a very high altitude. In other words, Moko Moko represents clouds, and the capital is named Kurao City. Kurao, crowd, means clouds in English. Also, when Kaido first attacked, the sheep smile known as a sheep's head appeared. Sheep have fluffy Moko Moko wool, right? The leader of the Mokomo Dukedom is also a sheep. Oda-sensei uses the term Moko Moko to represent sheep and clouds. And Urouge, who hails from Sky Island, is a character who resides above the clouds. So, could it be that the name Moko Moko fruit is a play on the fluffy clouds and the expanding Moko Moko? There's one more hint. It's a scene where he says, "Don't think I'm the same as I was before." This implies that his ability is increasing. In games like Pokemon, increasing ability is expressed as stacking. From there, we can make the connection that increasing abilities equals stacking up. Additionally, Urouge's character is associated with religion, so it might be a reference to accumulating virtues and the sumi, sin, in crime and punishment. In other words, there's a possibility that it could be the sin fruit. That's all for today. Here on this channel we post popular theories about One Piece from Japan. If you like One Piece, we'd be happy if you could support us by subscribing to our channel and commenting. Thank you for watching to the end. See you in the next video.